Live from KSAT 12, the 90 starts right now.
An update tonight, more proof of excessive overtime within the Bexar County Sheriff's Office. The night team's Dylan Collier has confirmed a deputy with an annual salary of less than $60,000 made more than $68 grand in overtime last year alone.
A government watchdog group is now calling for BCSO to be investigated. It's a Defender's Update tonight.
Turns out, deputies in the Sheriff's Community Policing Unit aren't the only ones racking up significant OT. Payroll records obtained by the defenders show this deputy, who spent most of his on-duty hours last year guarding the jail's perimeter, took home a cool $68,173 in overtime, $9 grand more than double his base salary. He was one of at least 24 deputies we found on the law enforcement side who made over $10,000 in OT in 2018, a list more substantial when you consider that under county rules, a deputy must first accumulate 480 hours of compensatory time before even qualifying for overtime.
Especially someone getting double their salary in overtime, I mean, that's a pretty clear red flag.
Curtis Kalin is with Citizens Against Government Waste, a Washington, D.C.-based nonpartisan government watchdog.
What kind of safeguards are in place to make sure that taxpayer money isn't abused?
This was Sheriff Javier Salazar when we first interviewed him about Deputy OT in January.
It's money well spent.
2 months later, he wouldn't say anything at all on camera. A written statement from him pointed out the security perimeter position is funded exclusively with overtime, around the clock. After again calling the OT money well spent, Salazar said, quote, "I am proud to have such committed deputies providing effective public safety, and the numbers demonstrate the countless hours they have spent on the clock doing exactly that." Salazar said improvements to the jail's perimeter will eventually lead to the guard position being eliminated. Kalin says an investigation is warranted.
A second or third pair of eyes. The fact that he's in charge of a massive budget underscores the fact that you need to be smarter with the money.
For the Defenders, Dylan Collier, KSAT 12 News.
It is important to note that deputies have manned the security perimeter position since the spring of 2018 after 3 capital murder suspects briefly escaped from the jail. The budget approved by the commissioner 6 months later did not include money to fund that position.